partnership with the Gunner family. Before I begin, I'd just like to acknowledge them as traditional owners, pay my respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. So we'll be going in this cave here, in this entrance here, and coming out just above the visitor centre. Okay, so travelling along this hill. The deepest part will be down 60 metres underground. Have we all been in a cave before? This group here? Yep. Have anyone been in here before? Yeah. Yeah? Awesome. Alrighty, when we're in there we have to wear masks at all times, okay? Make sure they're on properly over your nose and mouth. We'll try and keep 1.5 metres from people not in our family. It can get quite tricky at times, which is why we've got the masks as well.
The Buchan cave. So we're checking the royal cave. We're required to wear a mask to comply for the COVID restriction.
Alright, so coming in, just sanitize your hands on the way. Hello, I've got 10 going in. Thank you, bye. Alright, go all the way down the bottom and stop when you get to the bottom of the ramp. Alright? Welcome to the Royal Cave. So take as many pictures as you like, flash is fine as well. And feel free to keep taking pictures and looking around while I talk as well. So this cave was the second cave to be discovered here at Buchan, with Fairy Cave being the first. This cave was discovered in 1910 by a man called Frank Moon, and he had also discovered the Fairy Cave a bit earlier. So he was in the Fairy Cave one day, did a bit of digging, crawled on his stomach for about 80 metres, with just a candle to light the way, and came out at this chamber here on our right. A few years later the first tours started, and they were running with just candlelight as well. So the caves at Buchan were completely closed off to the outside before they were discovered, and a man-made entry and exit were put in. So that's why there's no living things in here, no bats or rats or glowworms. There was no way for them to get in. Now the caves here at Buchan are made from a rock called limestone. What we know about limestone is it's only found under the ocean, made up of dead sea creatures and plants that have been compressed and squashed down over millions of years. What was here was an underground river. That's what carved out this cave, and we'll follow the path of that river today. Now this is probably the smallest part you need to get through, okay? Just watch your heads, but duck and weave a little bit, okay?
Wow, look at this. It's gorgeous.
Okay.
Looks nice. Buildings in future. Like a mini pool inside. Amazing. Yeah, be tight. Look at this baby.
It's the black rock, sand, with the seashells.
So this is under the sea.
Yeah.
Just put it off.
Look at this one. Way up. Back. Oops. Goodness.
Okay.
We'll just move up a little bit more just so everyone can see. Ooh. So this is another flow stone, but it's a little bit different to the one we've just seen, in that it's not as smooth. So the smooth one in the previous chamber tells us the water was flowing over the tops leaving the calcite nice and smooth as it was left there. The ridges on here tell us that water was coming out, leaving that. To your right as you come around the corner there. Photos in here. This is the last place you'll see these big formations.
Oh, look at that. So majestic.
Sorry. So we're not going to find out what's happening there because they don't want to touch it. So it's going to remain a mystery. If you tamper with it, it might start growing, or it would destroy how natural it is. So you can just speculate. Cave cauliflower or cave popcorn formation. That tells us there was some airflow at some point to make those formations grow like that, pushing them around in different directions. So at some point in time, 50,000 years ago, there must have been a crack at the top there that animal either fell in and became trapped, or just its skeleton washed in. Not sure which one. And that's no longer open to the outside. Up here we've got a tree root that made its way into the cave, and has then been covered in formation. That long one there is a tree root. Not sure if it's still in use or not. You'll see on the way out tree roots coming into the exit of the cave, little brown ones, trying to get all that water that's down here. Harry Potter fans? This is our cave sorting hat.
Oh.
Alright, as you come past here as well, you'll see some calcite crystals up nice and close, and some stalactites that have been broken. You can see how they started as a straw with that hole in the middle. So I'll leave my torch on here, have a look as you go past, and then you can just wait at the sign.
Abe. Medyo napagod ako dun sa cave na yun ah. Did you enjoy the caving?
Yeah, it's very good.
Sayang kasi hindi available yung 2 other caves kasi because of bushfire last year. Hindi pa nila naayos yung yung loob. So, yun. And also because of COVID restriction na rin. So, hopefully next summer mabisita ulit namin yung dalawang caves. Ayan. Kasi may magagandang at din doon, rock formation and crystal formations din. So, yeah. So if you are here in Victoria, pumunta kayo dito sa Victoria, don't miss the chance to visit the Buchan caves dito sa East Gippsland.